Our top story this noontime, South Portland police at a home on Florence Street this morning. The bomb squad was called in because of what they found. News CENTER Maine's Katie Delaney is live in South Portland with what we know right now. Katie.
Brian, the Portland Police Department's bomb squad and South Portland Technical Operations Division Police and Fire still here on the scene. South Portland police say they called in the bomb squad after finding what they described as unknown substances. Police served a warrant at 65 Florence Street this morning, and those substances they found raised concerns. Now, we still don't know any more details on what exactly those substances are or what kind of warrant was served. Police have been here since this morning. There was a large police presence here, including the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office. Some of those officers have cleared out, but now there are still several trucks here with officers investigating. We have seen a lot of people coming in and out of this home over the past hour. We do want to let you know that part of Florence Street is shut down to traffic in the area. Police say drivers should seek a different route. And we will keep you updated as we learn more here. Live in South Portland, Katie Delaney, News CENTER Maine.
Katie, our thanks to you this noontime. Other news we're tracking: a man is dead after being hit by a car in Bradford. That's the word from the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office. Happened yesterday afternoon on Route 221. Deputies say that man was given CPR but died at the scene. They say he is not yet being identified. No one else was injured there. Police in Lewiston say 5 teenagers are facing charges for conspiracy to commit murder. It comes after a shooting that happened on Pierce Street Saturday. City leaders say they are taking steps to address youth gun violence. News CENTER Maine's Alex Haskell has more.
We're doing everything within our power and our control to, curb this violence.
Lewiston Police Chief Carly Conley says her department is taking steps to combat youth gun violence in the city. Conley says 10 shootings so far this year have involved juveniles.
We've really reallocated some of our shifts and hired extra patrols focused on specific areas or locations or individuals we believe to be responsible.
The latest incident began over the weekend when police responded to a shooting near 125 Pierce Street. As investigators followed leads, Conley says they learned a second shooting was being planned in retaliation. That investigation led to the arrest of 5 juveniles, 2 16-year-olds, 2 15-year-olds, and a 14-year-old. All 5 are charged with criminal conspiracy to commit murder.
We coordinate with an assistant district attorney. We converse with them, the investigating officer, and determine what's best to proceed with for charges.
Conley says all but one of the teens are also charged with violating conditions of release.
That's certainly a challenge with the repeat offenders, specifically for us with the juveniles.
Neighbors who lived near the site of the weekend shooting told News CENTER Maine they're concerned about the frequency of gun violence in the area. One man told us, quote, "I moved here from New York City and I hear more gunshots here than I did there." Conley says addressing the problem will take more than just police work. She says her department is working with community partners.
We've met with the district attorney's office, the juvenile corrections, anybody that has a stake in this. We're really looking to find the long-term solution in this.
That was Alex Haskell reporting. The chief says often guns recovered by police are stolen from vehicles and homes. She says officers have seized 11 firearms over the last month. 5 of them had been reported stolen. Lewiston City Councilor Scott Harriman has been censured for a 3rd time. The Lewiston City Council voted to censure him last night. The resolution says Harriman, who serves Ward 3, used inappropriate language during a workshop last month on the Lewiston school budget. The resolution says his behavior does not meet the City Council's rules. The Rainbow Pride Flag crosswalk in downtown Bangor is now fixed after it was defaced one day into June, which is Pride Month. Crews from Bangor Public Works gave that crosswalk a fresh coat of paint just last week ahead of the month. And then on Monday, the crosswalk was vandalized with tire marks and burnouts. Crews have since repainted over the damage. The crosswalk is near a memorial for Charlie Howard, a gay man who was killed in Bangor more than 40 years ago. Some people in the community say the vandalism is disappointing.
People don't respect other people's right to choose and be who they are, so they do stupid things, and it's so disrespectful.
We've got enough manpower and enough paint and enough love and enough heart and enough time to just redo it.
An official from the Bangor Police Department says they are aware of what happened and will continue to monitor that situation. Also in Bangor, the City Council has now appointed a new 9-member committee tasked with helping shape the city's response to homelessness. That committee includes representatives from housing, healthcare, social services, and people who have been homeless themselves. The committee was announced by the City Council in March as officials continue to look for long-term solutions to homelessness. Members of that group will review current programs, identify gaps in services, and develop recommendations for city leaders.
One of our goals is to create a lasting impact and reduction of homelessness and increase the quality of life and safety for housed and unhoused in Bangor.
The City Council, by creating this committee, allows a more cohesive way and looking at the problem and pulling everything together.
The committee's first meeting is expected to happen later this summer.